Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. So, I'm not sure what wants to come through. We're just kind of winging it this week and going with the flow with the cards and just seeing what Spirit has to say, seeing what Spirit has coming up in the cards for you. Okay, so we're going to go in order like that. I feel like that's necessary. So let's see what we got here. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles upright, Five of Pentacles upright, the Knight of Wands upright, and also the Eight of Wands upright. Okay. Okay, so I kind of feel like, because I usually read left to right, and that's kind of what I'm feeling like with your reading here. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is with this Five of Wands energy, we're feeling a bit scattered. There's a complex situation going on right now. Maybe in some ways you feel a little bit passive, but I kind of feel like you are trying to work through that, trying to find your strength, okay? But still, we have this scattered, and it's like Wands doesn't really talk about the mind. That's more like Swords energy, but I'm really feeling like a scattered mind, scattered thoughts. So that's a different energy coming through here with that. But yeah, just this really complex situation. And I do kind of feel like you. Okay. There's also some hardship going on right now with your finances with the Five of Pentacles. And then we have in between here the Nine of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like even in the middle of feeling scattered in this complex situation, having hardship, could be with your finances, it could be with your living situation, could also be insecurity, lack of resources. There's like a need for something here that you're trying to figure out. But in the middle of all of that, there's also some good as well. So it's kind of like you're in this weird place where you are having hardship, you're feeling scattered, but you're also enjoying some parts of what's going on as well. So you're moving forward, but you're also really in this hard place. I do see self-care being encouraged here with the Nine of Pentacles from Spirit. So definitely practice self-care. Um, yeah, okay. And now we have the Knight of Wands coming through, so tapping into that movement energy. And it's going to be very quick. Eight of Wands also is very much talking about movement and action. So we need to take action on things that we desire, things that we feel are good for us. Taking action, maybe if you're feeling scattered, taking action with finding help, like a therapist or something like that, to maybe help ease your mind. Maybe there's, because it's a complex situation, so maybe there's something here where, yeah, we just need to seek some help because we also have resources, right? Lack of resources. So taking action on finding the right resources to help you in this situation. Like, it doesn't seem like it's all bad, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles in between here, but it's kind of at the same time, the bad is bad, right? So yeah, you need to take action on helping yourself figure that out. Eight of Wands here also is related to Sagittarius, so it's kind of like tapping into your own fiery energy to move forward. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Really doing some deep reflection too, I'm getting. Even though we don't really have water here, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Even though, like I said, there's no air, there's no water. This is mainly earth and fire. So maybe we need to find a balance because I feel like there's earth and or there's I feel like there's air and water that wants to come through in your energy. So I kind of feel like, yeah, you need to put in some work to allow more flow to come in, more healing to come in. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get some oracle cards out for you. Peace. I feel like this is what you're striving for, but I also feel like this is really hard to obtain. Let's see what else we got. Like some oracle cards. I just really feel like it's really this is really difficult for you guys. Um, Usually when I pull from this specific deck that I just pulled from, there's usually a lot of positivity with this, and there is still positivity here, but like this is such a different kind of energy where I really feel like it's something that you're striving for. It's something that you're trying to find. Yeah. Trying to cross that bridge to more of a more peaceful life here. But maybe one of the things you need to question is what what is it that you really want on the other side of that bridge? And who do you really want on the other side of that bridge too? Who and what is the good in your life that you want to take over to that other side with you that's more peaceful? Sorry if you hear barking in the background. Just sensual. More earth energy coming through. The sensual is making me really feel like what brings you earthly pleasure. That's what that feeling is. What brings you earthly pleasure? And tapping into that kind of energy too, that might help bring in some healing, might lead you to some peace. We'd also have North Node of the Moon, new life goal. So you are tapping into your North Node energy, really going down this path towards your purpose, finding your purpose. That's going to also be so peaceful. We have the Dreamer, something about your dreams. So now we're tapping into some water energy here. So I really feel like what it is, when you figure out what it is that maybe your dreams are, like what you really want in life, that's what really is going to help you lead to peace. But I also feel like for some of you, you may also be very good at receiving messages in your dreams. Like maybe you even experience some deja vu every once in a while. So your dreams are really going to help bring in some healing and peace. So listen to your dreams, even keep a dream journal, I'm hearing, if you really need to, because that's going to help guide you through this hardship. Challenge and disharmony. Okay. That makes sense when we have scattered, when we're feeling scattered and we're going through hardship. So we're kind of in some challenges and disharmony right now. Um, and then we also have the boss. More earth energy coming through here. You being the boss of your own life is what I'm hearing from this card. And yeah, that's really it. I think that's just serving as a reminder. You being the boss of your own life and you taking charge through the challenges and disharmony. Okay. I'm kind of also feeling maybe some of you have a North Node as a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. That's not going to be for everybody, but I do feel like that might be for some people here. And that purpose, that north node where you are being headed towards, is healing. Okay, healing and peace. Part of your healing and peace, but also your alignment as well. We have communicate popping up. Communicate. I'm really feeling you need to communicate what it is that you're really feeling. Okay, communicate to what's really going on. Don't mask the hardship. Allow people to know really what's going on, really what's hurting you. So you may need to have some tough conversations, not necessarily between you and somebody else, but tough conversations with yourself and then admitting that to somebody else, if that makes sense. I'm trying to help you here. Yeah, like admitting something to yourself and admitting something to others and just being like, no, you know what? This is really, really hard and I'm not okay. And that's going to help bring in this inner healing and this help, okay? We also have patience. I just heard patience with yourself. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to navigate through this with much care and love. Navigate through this with so much ease. Yeah, just really don't be so hard on yourself. And then we also have protection. This is a reminder. Spirit is with you all the time, okay? They are with you always. Your team is with you always. You are protected, even when you feel like you are alone. You're not alone, okay? Your team is with you. I feel like you really needed to hear that. You are not really alone. You are being guided. You are seen, okay? And they are helping to kind of give you that little nudge to get out of this hardship. So maybe listening to your intuition more, because I kind of feel like, again, it's like these air and water elements are kind of, I feel like are kind of blocked. So listening to your intuition more, your inner knowing. So maybe there's so much focus on the external world, your exterior world, and not enough focus on your interior world, your inner world. Yeah. And that's what's going to help you bring in peace. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this deck, and then I think we're going to get an affirmation card because I feel like your reading is wrapping up here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to save that for last. True North with Compass. So this definitely ties in with your North node. You are going towards your true purpose, okay? You just need to find balance and healing. We do have Garden coming out more with community and communication here. I feel like you need to be reminded that people really love you. People care about you, okay? And they want to help you. So reaching out to them for guidance, for help, is definitely something that you are being encouraged to do. This can also just be meetings with like a therapist, um, having meetings with resources, people that have certain resources that are going to help you out here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. We have balance, finding your center, okay, finding your peace, meditate more. Meditate more, maybe take a walk out. When I'm recording this, it's springtime, so things are starting to warm up. Maybe go out and take a walk. Find like a trail or something, a walking trail, and just go out and really, really take in the world around you. Listen to the birds, look at the flowers blooming on the trees, things like that, and really just see how beautiful the world is. And that may help also bring in some inner peace, at least to start with. Really needing to just focus on your overall well-being. And then once you find this balance between the exterior stuff and the interior stuff, you're going to feel more complete. We have Island here. Okay, this is definitely somebody here who is feeling like you need to do everything alone. And maybe in some ways you do. Maybe there's some things that you really do need to do alone. But it's also needing to remind yourself that you are not actually alone. You've got people who love you and care about you, and you have your team who love you and care about you. Okay, everybody has a spirit team looking out for them. Nobody is ever really alone. They are looking out for you. You may feel you may feel a little isolated with some people. There may be a separation going on here with some people, feeling a little estranged, feeling lonely. Okay, but this is all part of your healing, and maybe also, like I was saying, having hard conversations with other people. Um, so that's going to help bring in some healing, and also admitting certain things to yourself as well, whether it's something that like you haven't really felt in a while. And so now that's starting to surface, and you're just kind of like, but that's not really what I want right now. And it's like, well, it actually, it may be time to start allowing that to come in and allowing that to heal. Sorry, I was looking up and I took a pause because I was looking at my cat and I'm just like, you okay? But she's fine. Um, and then we have women. So regardless of gender, this could be you. This could represent you, or this could represent a person that you know. This could be somebody really close to you. This could be a love interest, a spouse, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, and somebody that you're really close to, or somebody just like a really close friend. Okay, so that represents you or somebody that you know, and somebody that you may need to bring in balance with. Like have this tough conversation with, um, maybe work something out with. And when I say tough conversation, I don't necessarily mean like you need to cast this person out unless you really, really feel like you need to. Like if they're really a negative person, you just really need to cast them out. I'm feeling more of a healing vibe here. Needing to heal a relationship, maybe multiple relationships. Okay, but I do really feel like there's like one person for most of you here that you really need to heal with. The card that I was waiting for to show you guys is Double Rainbow. Divine intervention. Divine intervention here. Your guides are really, really here to help you, and they are helping you and they're helping to guide you along this journey. Okay. Double rainbow definitely symbolizes blessings and good luck. I also feel like this is really leading towards, because I have ascension on this card, this is leading you towards that North Node path, your purpose, you discovering that, why you're really here on this world. This is all happening in perfect timing. And I also see a sense of duality here as well. Oh my God, this is such a good healing energy coming through right now. I feel like it's a huge sigh of relief. And it's not just for yourself, but it's also whoever it is that you need to bring healing in with a relationship. I just feel like this huge sigh of relief of just like, I finally figured it out. I understand it now. And I'm ready to heal from this, heal from the past, whatever happened. And I'm also ready to heal with this other person or people who I really, really love and care about. Yeah, and that's just all tying you into this balance, this alignment, this inner balance. Oh my gosh, yes. And now that I'm seeing this and looking at the cards, we're now starting to kind of have more of a balance here. It's not just fire and earth. I'm also seeing water and air. This is such a good balanced energy, you guys. And Sagittarius, I am so proud of you, and your guides are proud of you, okay? So even though things may not feel balanced yet, I really do feel like it's going to be coming in for you this very, very soon, okay? We also have this moon alignment here with patience. Look at this, the cycles of the moon all lining up in alignment. I love that. So just have patience. Just have patience on this alignment. Look at that. Stones stacked, moons stacked. Just hang in there, okay? So we're going to get an affirmation card and your reading here. There we go. All right, so we got two cards that wanted to pop out. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Okay, so if you're struggling on the inside and you're not healing through that, that is why there's hardship and you're so focused on the exterior hardship. So really the answer is heal inside. Heal maybe your heart, you know how you're feeling, heal your mind. And then the outer experiences aren't going to feel so hard anymore and things are going to make so much more sense. Okay. And then we have, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. All right. So I love that. I love ending on this message for you guys, Sagittarius. So yeah, just hang in there, okay? Do the inner healing. Everything is going to unfold the way that it needs to. You just really need to find that balance and that inner healing, okay? And it's going to really heal the rest of the world around you. Okay. So, Sagittarius, thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I hope it helped you. I hope it resonated with you. If you'd like, you can go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. In the description, you'll find links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you'd like to follow me on those platforms as well, it's greatly appreciated. But again, that's all I have. I am sending you so much love, healing, and blessings your way. I am wishing you all the best, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!